Oh, great article from Forbes. The title, The Four Flops of 2023 that cost Disney $1 billion. Yeah, love it. Genuinely, absolutely love this. This is great because finally we're seeing a turning tide of mainstream media reporting what we've been reporting. You know, we humble YouTubers for years, in fact. And it looks like those checks are bouncing from Disney because they just cannot keep, the mainstream media towing the line. So let's take a look at this because, I can say this stuff till the cows come home and loads of people just go, oh, you just hate Disney, that's why you're saying this. No, maths don't lie, I want good products. I don't really care whether it comes from Disney or who else. I couldn't care less. I just want good products. So the four flops of 2023 that cost Disney $1 billion. So let's dive into this. Hit subscribe if you're new here. I love these kind of rundowns. These are absolutely brilliant. They make my day because they're, finally, mainstream media. Well done. Round of applause. Anyway. So Disney has revealed that it spent $965 million on four of its most high-profile streaming and film flops this year. Now, I think it's important to note, actually, that that's probably a little bit higher. Genuinely, a little bit higher than that. Quite a lot higher, in fact. And there's also marketing involved in that as well. And, Disney has a habit of underreporting these things, and then it being revealed later on. Oh, we there was some more money actually. So yeah. So Forbes notes that Disney has been on a cost-cutting drive since its chief executive Bob Iger returned to the helm of the company in November last year. 3 months later, he told investors that the studio needs to reduce costs on everything that we make because, while we're extremely proud of what's on the screen, it's gotten to a point where it's extraordinarily expensive. Yeah, it is. And this is something which every single studio is now having an issue with. And Warner Brothers have said, we're not continuing with giant tentpoles all the time. We are reducing costs and we're going to do quantity, so volume. Budgets of movies and streaming shows are usually confidential as studios combine the costs of them in their overall expenses and don't itemize how much they spent on each one. However, and this is what I do love about it, a lot of these things are filmed in the UK, where financial statements are public via Companies House. So they have to be public because they're getting reduction in tax. That's why they're getting sort of tax rebates. So, and I've said this a few times, productions in the UK are an exception. It has to be public. Studios have to set up separate companies to make each one and get a cash reimbursement of up to 25% of the money that they spend in the UK. That's why. So each company has to file financial statements and they shine a spotlight on the spending. You do have to search for them though, just as an FYI. It's not like they're not easy to find. You do genuinely have to search for them. But it's that 25% sort of cash reimbursement that they're looking for. That's what they want. It's a tax rebate. So I've helped Disney, unfortunately, annoyingly. So Disney is filming increasingly more content in the UK to take advantage of this incentive because, again, they're running out of money. And it was home to four of the most expensive productions released by the studio this year, and they've also been amongst its worst performers. So, Disney's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. The movie opened. It spent a total of $193.2 million on it on pre-production and filming. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. And it grossed $476.1 million worldwide, which is lower than both of its prequels. Studio keep around half of the proceeds, with the remainder retained by theatres, giving Quantumania an $81.9 million profit after it banked $37 million reimbursement. However, it may well end up in the red when its next financial statements are filed, as they will show the colossal cost of post-production and marketing. So that's always part of it as well. Now, The Little Mermaid. Oh, and I love this. Even Forbes notes, CGI. Eerie aliens. So what was this? Spent a total of $265.5 million on it. Staffing was one of its single biggest costs, with the production team peaking at 252 people and a cumulative pay coming to more than $26.9 million. So the financial statements reveal that the movie cost was forecasted to be over the production budget due to the potential COVID-19 impact. The company received a $4.1 million furlough grant from the UK government. That's actually really annoying. Disney got a furlough grant from the UK government. That's really annoying. Anyway, to help it through the pandemic, as well as a cash reimbursement of $53.4 million. Oh my god. It put Disney's net spending on the movie at $212.1 million, giving it a $70 million profit on its $282.1 million share at the box office. Again, remember, you've always got to remember marketing costs. Now, here's the hilarious thing. Indiana Jones. A lot of this stuff is actually underreported. Genuinely. $265.5 million? No, it'll be more than that. So there's a lot of underreporting going on here. And we don't know the stuff which was filed in the States, what they were spending at stateside as well. We just don't know. Now, we know this is underreported categorically, because Disney is saying that they only spent $294.7 million on Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. We know that this is more. This has been widely reported that it is more. Massive, in fact. But they do say that only covered pre-production, filming, and 1 month of post, so the spending doesn't stop there. This movie, yeah, I mean, it is looking about $350 million this movie cost. It's crazy. And that is how much it just took, which is not great. Now, here's the interesting thing. Secret Invasion. Didn't realise this was filmed in the UK. Didn't know that at all. So, yeah, it was filmed in the UK. This had a budget of $211.6 million. And it still looked like shit. Like, it looked awful. How on earth... Well, one, this was filmed in the UK. Alright, fine. Sure, I guess. But how on earth did it cost... Why are you spending a movie budget on a TV show that will not make you any money because it goes on a subscription service that hasn't turned a profit? What are you doing? It's insane. So, yeah, garbage. So basically, total bill, $965 million, and that does not include post-production costs. And again, remember, this is only the stuff which was done in the UK. Some of this stuff is done stateside where they have not been reporting on it. So $1 billion. $1 billion. Not good. Not good by any stretch of the imagination. $1 billion flop from Disney. What do you think? Hopefully bringing you some Sunday cheer. Let me know down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.